Hello, I'm Ben with the Long Rigging Solutions. Let's talk about the Clove Hitch. There are many great uses for this knot, so learning to tie it in different orientations will help you be able to use it in many situations. A Clove Hitch is tied using one line, may come from below or from above, or even beside the object you are tying it onto. Typically, it will be from above or below, so let's start with it coming from below. I have a long working end of rope in my hand. You'll see why you need a long tail in a moment. Go around the batten, then cross over the working end over the standing end, and go around the batten again, pulling the working end through the space I made when I did the crossover. The problem is this knot wants to slip or roll a bit when weight is placed on it. You see, the tail probably want to slip out. Yeah, so to fix that, we tie 2 half hitches around the standing end. Take the working end, wrap around the standing end and tuck it through, wrap it through again, tuck and tighten, and that results in a solid, reliable knot. And depending on where you learn this knot, it can also be taught to do the safety half hitches around the pipe or another anchor point, but it is most common to do the half hitch safeties around the standing line. So let's look at that again. With the long working end in my hand, go around the batten, and I go around the batten again, cross over, wrap and tuck the working end through the hole I made by the crossover, and you look for the H shape, and you tighten it. Then secure by taking the working end, making 2 half hitches, tucking and wrapping, and you're done. Now let's say you need the opposite direction with the rope coming from above. The process is the same. The long working end, I wrap the batten, cross the working end over the batten again, making sure to go through the hole that you made when you crossed over, and you're looking for your H there. And you just finish 2 half hitches again on the standing end. Tighten them down. I've now got a clove hitch tied onto this piece of pipe. Let's say I need to lift this piece of pipe into the grid overhead. If I simply use this one clove hitch and try to lift it, the pipe will spin and catch things on its way up. And because the rope may not have enough friction to hold the pipe, the knot may slide off. So what we do, we put the clove hitch about 1 foot from one end of the pipe, about 1 foot so it's not likely to slide off. Then we twist the standing line on the other end of the pipe into a half hitch and tighten it about the same distance as the clove hitch is spaced from the other end of the pipe, 1 foot or so. This half hitch, clove hitch combination makes it much easier to control as we lift the pipe vertically through whatever else might be hanging overhead. The same combination can also be used to lift tools, lumber, and other things that need to go up. The caution here is to watch out and avoid tying a bundle of objects to go up this way. The risk and the likely result is for the items to slide out of the middle of the bundle. The best plan using this lift method is for single objects. Another great use of the clove hitch is to create a strain relief or a cable pick for electrical cables. And for that, we keep the loops of the clove hitch separated so the cable has a more graceful curve rather than putting a sharp bend or kink into it, which may damage the cable. And though it is no longer a true clove hitch, you might also add an extra wrap to increase the surface area of the knot. The general rule is you want the diameter of a wire going around a curve to be at least an 8-to-1 ratio, and that number may vary depending on the kind of cable, but it's a good starting place. So, just like with the Piper batten, we're going to take our working end, wrap the cable, cross over, wrap again, going through the hole we created. And let's add that extra loop there, right? Then you just finish it off with your 2 half hitches on the standing end, and you're set. Please remember that DeLong Rigging Solutions one-shot training videos are meant as general information. Every system is different, every venue has different procedures, and even the same show in different places has different needs. All statements made make certain assumptions about systems and venue similarities. Nothing can replace on-site training with a qualified individual. If ever you have a question or concern about rigging, do not hesitate to reach out to us or another qualified vendor in your area.